Welcome to the Reddit Chronicles, where today we go over the subreddit Dog Free. Dog Free is a subreddit for those who do not like or own dogs to discuss modern-day dog ownership and its effects on society. This is our corner of the world. Weigh-in from dog owners is off-topic and disallowed. Thank you for respecting our space. Our first post is from Waddles JP13. I'm beginning to not like walking around my neighborhood now because of all the dogs. I've noticed a sudden abundance of dogs in my neighborhood. There have always been dogs here, including annoying ones, but over the past few years, they've suddenly came to be everywhere. Can't say I'm scared of them though. I had a huge fear of them as a child due to various instances of them barking at me or chasing me. Rather, I have ever-increasing annoyance of them, and it gets worse and worse every time I go for a leisurely stroll through the neighborhood or walk to the store or gym or whatever. A couple of houses up my street, there's one of those dumb little yappy dogs that basically runs back and forth all day along its owner's backyard fence that faces the sidewalk. Usually when I'm out walking, I'm just listening to music and paying attention to what's ahead of me. So when I walk past that house, it'll come out of nowhere it was hiding and startle me. If it acts like that when there are people passing by, I bet you can only imagine the crap show when there's another dog nearby. Going to other way, which is basically the direction where everywhere I need to go is located, there are expectedly more dogs being walked. At least once a day I'll have an annoying encounter with a dog along that street, so much so that I begin to appreciate any dog that just sits there, minds its own business, without its owner needing to restrain it by holding it by the collar or walking away from me as it barks. One evening I was passing through an adjacent neighborhood and had crossed to the other side of the street to avoid someone walking some dogs. That ended up being a mistake because then out of the effing shadows comes this barking little bastard charging at me. It was on a leash, but I couldn't instantly tell that because it was dark and so sudden. Its owner, who was sitting on his front steps, mumbled something at it to supposedly calm it down. But it kept trying to run further than its leash while barking at me, so I just picked up the pace and got out of there. This crap is so stupid. I have to expect to be jump scared by a dog every time I turn the corner. Procrastinator 513 writes, I was about to write a similar post. I see so many dogs on my walks now. It really makes it way less enjoyable. Every human I encounter is walking a dog. I haven't had any lunge or bark at me, so I'm lucky in that regard. I just can't stand being around them and watching them pollute the environment with their excrement. And they hog the sidewalk and don't get out of the way when I need to pass them. I just resent their existence so much. Our first comment is from Tell Me What to Put. It's ridiculous. Dogs are a public nuisance, and when they're terrorizing the public, yes, I just used that term, their owner should be charged as such. We have a right to use public thoroughfares without harassment from uncontrolled animals. Something needs to change. Our next post is from Random Access Memoirs. I effing hate dogs. I really effing hate dogs. I'll try to keep this short. Today while I was at work, in retail, I watched a couple let their furry dunce take a huge crap outside the shop next door. It was so big they couldn't even clean it all up. The shop was closed, so unfortunately they'll find that little surprise tomorrow. Then I get on the tube and this woman has one of those skinny greyhound Fs on a lead, but it is taking too much space by standing lengthways in front of 3 seats. Then when I get home to my local shop to buy some fruit, some effing idiot has tied up his deformed bulldog mix or whatever the F it is in the entrance to the shop so that I had to wait for him to leave with the dog to go in. Then as I walk home and arrive at the entrance to my building, there's a large van parked with the door open, and as I walk past, it turns out to be a effing mobile dog grooming service. I can't effing stand it. I have 3 friends who have dogs. Unprompted, they all say their dogs are stupid. One friend even said her dog stinks and eats her baby's nappies. Christ! What is the effing point of these parasites? I effing hate them so much. Edit. Also 2 crap eaters were barking at each other outside the shop while the owners laughed.
Zelda Diaries comments, I hear you. Dog owners are nuts. I saw an elderly couple put their cute puppy on top of a table at a festival this weekend. If your puppy is too small to go to a busy festival, you shouldn't be sitting its butt on a surface where people are eating. Dog owners are so stupid and rude that they will do whatever they want with no boundaries. poutine for lunch ads, I'm grateful I don't see dogs in stores or public transit where I live. It's bad enough they are in so many yards to bark at people. Sorry you have to deal with all that while trying to simply live your life. It's not fair to people.
Well, that wraps up today's episode. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos. Thank you for watching.